Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today we are going to be making a classic spaghetti dinner, but mainly focusing on making the Bolognese sauce. And I'm not going to be using spaghetti because I hate spaghetti. So we're going to be using fettuccine today. And I'm also going to tell you a lot of different tips and tricks to make it very much your own. So first things first is we're going to start with a big pot of boiling water, and we're going to salt that pretty generously before moving along and adding in our pasta. And I'm using fettuccine, but you can use absolutely any pasta that you like, whether that is angel hair, penne, fusilli, spaghetti. Just pick whichever one floats your boat. So the key things to making sure your pasta doesn't stick is, one, making sure that the water is really well salted. You basically want it to taste like the sea. But then two is to make sure that you give your pasta a really good mix, especially in the beginning. You really want to mix it for about 1.5 minutes, and then after every minute or so, go ahead and mix it again. This constant mixing is going to make sure all the pasta stays separated and beautiful. Now we're going to move on to making our sauce. So I'm going to start off with about 3 tablespoons of olive oil to a medium-high heat pan, and then I'm going to go ahead and just add in some onions. I have 1 whole diced onion here, and to that we are going to go ahead and add in our red peppers. So I chose red peppers, but this is another stage in the recipe where you can definitely make it your own. You could add celery, carrots, basically any vegetables you have lying around. This is what I had, so I just went in with red peppers, and then I'm just going to saute this until the onions are translucent and the peppers are tender, so about 5 to 10 minutes. Now we're going to add about a tablespoon of garlic, and we're just going to let this go for about 1 minute. As soon as you can smell the garlic, we're going to move on to the next step, because garlic does tend to burn very quickly. So I'm going to move on to my meat, and I'm using ground beef today, but feel free to use ground pork, to use a mixture of beef and pork, to use veal. Really, any type of meat that is ground is going to work really great in this recipe. And we're just going to cook that meat all the way through until it is nice and brown. So at this stage we're going to start to season. So I'm going to just season with salt and pepper. So I just drained my pasta because it was done, and now I'm adding in some wine. I'm going in with about 1/4 cup, and I'm just going to let that boil off for a few minutes to get rid of the alcohol. But adding the wine too is also optional because you don't necessarily need it, but it is going to make the flavors way more complex. And then I'm going to go in with a can of crushed tomatoes, as well as 1/4 cup of water, which I just add straight to the can because it cleans it out and gets all that tomatoey goodness, as well as loosen up our sauce. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a Parmesan rind, which I had in the fridge. And then I'm going to start to season it with some chili flakes, some Italian seasoning, and a bit of parsley before giving it a really good mix. And then we're going to go ahead and add in about 1 tablespoon of sugar. So sugar just helps to balance out the acidity that's in the tomatoes, and overall it's just going to create a more balanced sauce. Give that one more mix, and then we're going to put a lid on it, but leave it ajar so that way some steam can come out, but also, you know, to protect our surrounding area so tomato sauce isn't splattering everywhere. And we're just going to let this simmer from anywhere from 15 minutes to about 30 minutes because we are making a small amount of sauce. And there you go, guys. That finishes off our recipe for today. I hope you guys liked it and all the different things you can do to really personalize the recipe to make it your own. If you did like it, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe for new videos every Monday and Thursday, and leave comments below so I know what you guys want to see me cook next time on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye!